Hello students, my name is Santosh Kumar and I am the course instructor for Machining Sciences and Tool Design. We are discussing module number 1, that is metal cutting theory and dynamometry. So in this video we will discuss about milling dynamometer. So milling dynamometer are used when there is a plain milling operation using a helical milling cutter. Three orthogonal components of forces must be recorded simultaneously. That is, you have a Fv, Fx and Fy. All these forces have to be recorded simultaneously. Then we use a milling dynamometer. So it consists of, it employs a four octagonal rings mounted between two rigid plates, as you can see in this side elevation. So there are four octagonal rings which is between two planes, that bottom plane and the top plane. So it is fixed to the bottom plane and the load is applied on the top plane. As you can see, the A and D rings are in axis are in this direction of X, and C and D ring axis are in Y direction. So when arbitrary placed vertical load Fe is applied, it is carried by all four rings, and hence two vertical measuring gauges T1 and C1. So that is, when we apply Fv, T1 and C1 strain gauges do the measuring, and these T1 and C1 of each ring are wired into one 8 gauge bridge circuit in such a way that all outputs add. So whereas in case of Fx, when you are applying a load Fx, C2 and T2 are used for measurement and are connected in 4 gauge bridges such that their deflections add. Okay, and when you're measuring the force in x direction will not produce bending in A and D because they have a same axis, are in the same axis and the direction of force, and C and D, when we are applying a Fy, there will be no bending in C and D because the axis is in the same direction as Y. So if you want to measure the force in Fx, then you need to use C and B, and if you want to measure Fy, then you need to use ring gauge, that is A and D. So in designing a dynamometer, we need for a stiffness of the ring in axial direction. So to design a dynamometer, we need a stiffness of the ring in axial direction, that is Ka, that is will be equal to EBT by 40R. So once we have this stiffness in axial direction, we can find out what we can design the dynamometer. So dynamometer can measure vertical Z, that is vertical force in Z direction, up to 22 kilonewton with a sensitivity of 22 newton, that is 1% of it. Okay, that is the smallest load which this one can sense is 22 newton. So measurements are independent of point of application of the load within the square outlined by the rings. So wherever you are applying the force Fv within the square zone, that is it is outlined by the rings, so it will be the measurement will be the same. Okay, so this is about a milling dynamometer. So we'll end this video here. Thank you.